Hey guys, Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School. It is a perfect, gorgeous fall day here in Montreal, Quebec, Canada, North America, this mudball we call Earth. And I'm here on St. Patrick Street and Ropery in what used to be an even more Anglo part of town, because Pointe St. Charles is where we're in now, and this used to be a major industrial center of Montreal, and has had a renewal in the last so many years, but for a long time factories closed or moved, and this was really an area known for Irish settlers that came off the boats, and a lot of them unfortunately died, and their remains were buried, like, oh my god, I think like thousands of them died. Some people say like 6,000. And a nice fucking stop there, cab driver. Jesus Murphy. Anyway, yeah, and they were buried in what used to be known as Goose Village, which is down that away towards Wellington, and in where the Bridge Street is. What's that there? Oh, it's one of those ugly ass Fiats, I think. No, it's a Kia. I like the color though. It reminds me of that song by Neil Young, that classic. I wanna live with a cinnamon girl. I can be happy the rest of my life with a cinnamon girl. And of course, like other areas of the city, this part of town along Griffintown has really gotten the most amount of urban renewal, let's say. Like all these condos built and the old manufactured buildings torn down specifically in the last 10-15 years. So yeah, when they say the rich get richer, well, yeah, there you go. You don't fucking get rich by you got to spend money to make money, as they say. Oh, but it is beautiful. This is another reason why I wanted to make a walking video here right now. It's after 12 noon. The leaves are changing color. They're beautiful. They're falling bit by bit. And I'm actually going towards Hibernia Street, but I didn't feel like walking down Charlevoix Street. So here I am at the top of Ropery. And it's interesting because this is one of the few areas of the city where almost every street is in English. Just goes to show you the Irish history there is behind this part of town. And I'm in love with it more than ever, especially after the last two documentaries I saw. These vintage documentaries, one I watched yesterday from 1992 and the other one was from 78, and they touched a lot about the Irish settlements and people who were still live here the whole life at that time, and you know, they still, even though their ancestors lived here, their grandparents, whatever, they still live here, you know. And one of the reasons is because it still is a poorer area, but it's changed a lot. And as some people pointed out, actually, and I never noticed it before because I'm 43, you know. There are more trees than ever in this part of town. There used to be like no trees at all. If you wanted to see fucking trees, you'd have to go to the rooftop of the Northern Electric building over there. Excuse me, Northern Electric building, as I saw in the documentary, to see all the trees up on in Westmount. And I'm gonna cross here by this Peloton truck. Hey, mister, you guys still have that Chevy spare truck, that big Chevy C60, C70? I remember I saw that in the video once. Those were the days. Take care, mister. That's a very old moving company, Peloton. I think they were like 100 years old or more. They used to have a nice Chevy spare truck there, moving truck from the 80s, and he said it's gone. It's too bad. I don't know why. It was in great shape, you know. But then again, sometimes people, they say they know what they're talking about, but they don't. I don't know. Okay. Sometimes I don't speak clearly. What's that? Is that a fucking Skyline? No, it's a Beamer, right? No, it's a BMW. Yeah, you see, years ago, not too many years ago, that kind of thing would be unheard of, to see luxury cars like that and all, you know, in this whole area. But that's just common now. Again, it was just something bound to happen, like Griffintown, like even in Hochelaga where I live, anywhere where it's near downtown Montreal, where commerce is and big business, it was bound to happen. You know, to have these lots bought out and these old factories destroyed to make way for condos, you know, and the yuppies, as they're known, you know, which is something, of course, I'll never be. You know, the way I see it is one day I'm going to be broke ass as I am now, and eventually I'll become rich. Look, there's a rich vehicle number 2, Dodge Durango, which is more of a status symbol than it's ever been, actually, because the older ones, they were good looking too, but I don't know, they were pieces of junk, unfortunately, I think. Look at this, I never noticed this right here. That's Resonance? That looks like it was an old industrial building. It probably was too. Shitbox. Yeah. Anyway, so I didn't tell you the reason why I'm going down too. I'm walking, oh my god, look at that fucking Mustang. I just saw one before, it was black. They're always black, these things. It's awesome when you see one that's not black or white, specifically black. Man, that is a beautiful car. Beautiful color, that one. Anyway, like I was saying, I'm walking down here because now I'm heading slowly towards Hibernia Street, which is parallel to this street, but it's, I think it's a block over. And the reason why is because about a week ago, yeah. Oh fuck, it's windy now. It's a good thing the camera's facing towards me. The fucking wind is coming towards me. I don't think you'll be able to hear anything I say if I point at the camera south. But anyway, yeah, about a week ago, the famous mural on Knox Street, where the CN train overpass is, which used to be a dull concrete wall. Somebody years ago, some people made this huge, fantastic mural. It's the most amazing I've ever seen. And every time I would go there purposely, not just to film the trains, but to include, obviously, the mural because it was so amazing. It's a representation of Montreal. It's a representation of Montrealers and life in itself. What's that expression? Life imitating life? That's how I see it. It's a big hole down there. And anyway, I saw the news report yesterday that there are all these people volunteering they're literally restoring it because these pieces of shit who defaced it. And I was actually going to make a video of it, you know, like of this destruction, as I call it. Absolutely worst case of vandalism I've ever seen for a mural, anyway. And I'm going to let this guy pass because his footsteps are getting on my nerves. And what was I saying now? Anyway, so yeah. It's the worst vandalism I've ever seen, especially for a mural. I think that's amazing, and like I said, of all the above, it's really a pleasure to see and look at. It was so unique, and you can see there's so many hours devoted to making that mural. I'm like, man, there are people, again, they got together, they're right now as we speak probably, they're painting it. As I saw in the news report yesterday on CTV, they're repairing it, they're restoring it. And I figure, wow, that's some can-do attitude. I love it. I'm on a new positive tiff. I'm not really being too much negative lately for several reasons I don't want to get into right now. That could be a separate video, I was thinking. And I figured, hey, what the hell? Why not give them a hand? Because as the expression goes, you're a part of the solution or you're part of the problem. So I'm an artist. I have the experience. There's a nice old Chevy G20 van there. Nice custom job. And so I'm going to go see if they can give them a hand. I think I got years of experience drawing and painting. I should be able to, I don't know, put an hour or two in that thing and help them fix that up, you know? Because, again, it's extremely important. I was just, as soon as I walked down my fucking house, you know, I walked south on my street on Cuvier, and I see this graffiti about, I don't know, fucking anarchy and all this stupid shit. And I'm like, man, I haven't been even out of my house 30 seconds, and I already see that, and it pissed me off. People writing somebody's writing a lot of messages, or somebody, you know, writing all these stupid fucking messages on the wall. So that I guess they figure, well, you know, I'm writing these meaningful messages to bring home a message, so that's okay to do graffiti and break the law. You want to impress me? Create something, draw something, paint something, build something, create something. Don't go fucking doing that kind of crap. You're gonna do graffiti, do it like on a grand scale where it takes hours and days and weeks to make. Then you'll impress me. You understand what I'm saying? Where am I now? I'm not even keeping track of the streets here. Look at this Chateauguay Street. That is Chateauguay, like in the South Shore of Montreal. Yeah. On another note, on a positive note, I've had the good fortune, and also thanks to my friend Joe, who's a bus driver, a very good friend of mine, one of my best. He told me about a few old cars, a couple old cars he's seen down here, and I've gone down to film them. Oh, look, speaking of old cars, look at this oldie here, eh? Look at that, a Tahoe, 1990s. Yeah. Look, it's got a Transformers badge on it, like Optimus Prime. Where the fuck did he get that? That's pretty cool. I can dig it. Not digging that black though, because everything else around here, as you can see, is black practically, so, or gray. But hey, you know, still a cool truck. I'm sure they're not gonna make a park there. I already got the foundation laid out. Oh, I guess I might as well continue at this point, eh? Might as well continue. Next street is Hibernia. We'll go to, well, I think I'll walk down this street here. I don't remember what this street is. I think it's Grand Trunk, this street, eh? Grand Trunk, Grand Trunk. Where's the sign? Where's the sign? There's an old Ford camper I've seen before. Where's the fucking sign? I can't see it. I can't see it! Where is it? Crying out loud. There it is. It's all, it's a little bit kerfuffled. Grand Trunk and Ropery. The sign is not mangled, but something happened to that Ropery sign there. Anyway, regardless. And over by this beautiful big park here. Right over here. Right. There's a good looking Ford camper, big ass Ford camper. Which I could film right now, but I kind of don't feel like it. Look at that. That is cool. Look at that. I don't know, from what I see, it looks like the camera is actually taking away the color there. St. Columba House. Oh man, I hear a cop car responding. Damn it. Oh, yo. Okay, yeah. Hibernia's coming up here. Yeah. I don't even know if I filmed this truck or not. Yeah, yes, I know, it's a camper, it's a van. It's a truck, for Christ's sake. It's like people say, no, it's not a truck, it's a Jeep. It's a fucking truck, for Christ's sake. You know? Oh, it's coming this way even. Oh no, I think that cop car is on the highway, actually. Yeah, it's called Grand Trunk because this is where the Grand Trunk Railroad used to be. Before CN moved the lines and made them, you know, whatever, 2 tracks and more down this way. It was here. It would run right in the fucking street. Saint Jacques Street. Same thing in Saint Henri. I probably should also get out of the bike lane. Bike lane. You know, if there is a God, it must be nice to be God and be everywhere at once. You're just thinking, okay, I'm going to be at Plaza Bonaventure. Boom, you're there. You know, I like to think that I believe it would be great to do teleportation. I really believe it's actually possible, believe it or not. I've seen some footage of things that just doesn't, they don't add up. It don't make sense. Look at this. I don't even know what street I'm at here. Now we're at Grand Trunk and La Prairie. Whoa, I never noticed that before. La Prairie is a town in the south shore of Montreal next to Brossard. Let's take a look here, see if there's any oldies here, because like I said, I've seen a few oldies in this part of town. No sightings. Yeah. Gotta make as many walking videos as I can, as much as, like, let's say car spotting, because of the fact that these nice days are not going to last forever. My poor friend Dave in Massachusetts, man, he says it's been raining like 4 or 5 days down there, you know. That's too bad. All right, now I think we're on Hibernia. Yeah, we're gonna turn right here. Actually, wait, where's the sign? Ride-sharing bikes. There we go. Hibernia. I love that name. I don't know why. I just think it sounds cool. Let's just take a look here to see if there's any other oldies here, maybe, since I got this fantastic zoom. I see an old Dodge van that looks like one I filmed in this part of town, but not there last fall, oddly enough, on a day like this. City of Montreal Ford Econoline work truck. Actually, I should say work trucks, but I don't really like to count the other one next to it almost a truck, but that's my thing, you know. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to walk down there up to Wellington Street, which isn't very far from here. Finish the walk there, take a break, and come back to see if I can give a hand at this mural that's being restored. Oh yeah, by the way, that's an old fire station right here. Montreal, like many cities, used to have a lot of more fire stations than there are now, because there used to be a lot more fires back then that happened. And when I saw in a documentary from 1978 about this part of town alone, there used to be 1 to 2 fires a day. Every day. You know what I mean? Like, wow. That's crazy shit. I don't know what number fire station this was though. Look at that. Beautiful. Little window cleaning. What's the street called? I always forget what the street is called. It's original signs. Original vintage signs there. Hibernia and, oh yeah, Mullins. I never remember the name of the street. I don't know why. Hey, Philippe, if you're watching this, my friend. Salut, mon ami. My friend Philip lives right off the street. He's a friend. He's a subscriber. And I met him last year. And he does technical support customer service. Okay, so we're coming up here. This is the CN train line right here. And the Mural is on the other side there. So we're going to get a little peek. See how they're doing there. I don't even know if anybody's doing anything in there right now. Even I'm kind of tired of walking. Look at that. I didn't notice that, I think, until the last time I was here. Look at that. That's a path for the CN trucks, the maintenance trucks, repair trucks, to go in there, to go check up and work on this line here. Yeah. Oh man, I'm pooped. Damn, this stupid fucking pericarditis. When is it going to leave me? Fuck. My problem is I don't know if it's ever going to leave me because I'm too active. It's the only one good thing we're coming up about winter is that I like most people, I'm not as active. There we go. Here we go. Wait a minute. Let me just look at this beautiful foliage here. There we go. See that? Look at that. Everybody's doing their thing. This is beautiful. This is a beautiful moment right here for yours truly, who's an artist who loves art and creates art. And most of this, see that? You see the graffiti there? It came up all the way there. They did a lot already. They did a lot, man. So I'm going to, like I said, I'm going to finish my walking here on Hibernia Street, and I'm going to come back and see if I can give these guys a hand for a while. You know, when I heard about this, I was so fucking pissed. I almost came down here to do a video about it, but I said I'm not going to get these guys any recognition for the graffiti they did, because that's what these guys want, these fucking pieces of shit. They want it. They want this gratification for destroying other people's work. There's nothing gratifying about that. You ruined, you know, all the hours and weeks and months they put into that. This is amazing. And imagine, for years, decades, this was just a dull, boring concrete wall. Just typical. Yeah, well, I'm going to come back to that in a bit. Oh yeah, this is the best part right here, since I'm showing this. Look at this. This is self-explanatory, really. If you don't know what this is all about, somebody will mention it in the comments. Of course, I'm not rushing because I'm also listening for trains. So. You see, to me, this is one of the most beautiful aspects about life, is art. If you can't appreciate art, man, I'm sorry, I feel sorry for you. There's something wrong with you, you know. Knox Street. It's kind of ironic, that name, because apart from the fact that it reminds me of Buddy Knox, the famous rock and roller there, had that one hit there. You know, when you lived in an area like this, especially back in the day, it was what's known as the hard knocks of life, you know, like the bad luck. Damn, I hear another cop car responding now. Scheiße. Look at those beautiful colors. Look at that. C'est pas beautiful, so. I just wish this foliage happening. I just wish it would last longer. It's so fantastic. You know, it really is amazing, and it happens so quickly. You want to see how awesome the zoom is on this camera? Watch this. I'm going to zoom in on this fucking plane zooming by there. Of course, some people have captured video and images of these things that look like planes from, you know, from the contrail, but actually they're not planes. Oh, that guy's fucking zooming, man. 4 engines. Look at that fucking zoom. That's incredible. I'd say that's an Airbus A330 or A340 or a 747. Hey, but you never know. Maybe it's a 707, which of course was the first. I think the 707, if I'm right, that came out in '58 was the first 4-engine jetliner. Sorry, but I mean jet motor jetliner, not like an actual jetliner, not a turboprop, not a propeller plane. Woohoo! I love what I do. Be nice if one day I can get more friggin' money from this, because hey, you know, things come down to money. I mean, I love doing this, but hey. Anyway, like I always say, which hasn't been done much lately, I'm going to say it again. If you want to chip into the cause there, since I don't have a Patreon account, it's not that I don't believe it, it's just I had it active once, I couldn't figure it out, it didn't work out really. And then I pulled the plug on it, I tried to reactivate it. What a bunch of bullshit. And so if you want to send me a token of appreciation, as I call it, a donation, whatever you want to fucking call it, I really appreciate it. You can send that to my email. My email for a PayPal payment or an e-transfer here in Canada, which is bank transfer. My PayPal, or sorry, my email is eltonmcfall, Elton like Elton John, eltonmcfall, M-C-F-A-L-L, McFall, eltonmcfall at hotmail.com, eltonmcfall at hotmail.com. Modernized. Well, the doors and windows anyway. That's another thing that's great about, I love about fall. Yeah, okay, it gets cooler, it gets colder. Like right now it's about 13, 12, a little bit of a wind, but if you're dressed warm, as you notice I am, it's fine, it's great. I mean, you know, that's the thing that sucks about summer, like especially with what I do, or anybody that does like jobs that are on the outdoors. Man, you're sweating like crazy and your clothes get all sticky and everything, and it's just, it's not pleasant. It's not fucking pleasant. It's not pleasant. You know? I mean, seriously. I was looking at that minivan there because it happened a couple of times, unfortunately, where I was filming an old car recently, a Cadillac, 74 Cadillac sedan de Ville, down a few blocks, I think on this street maybe even, or the one next to it, and this couple came up to me and the guy's like, hey, he's like, are you filming the kids? I'm like, no, I'm filming the Cadillac, and I showed him the video, I gave him my card, he's like, oh, sorry. I said, well, I guess you guys got a big problem with fucking pedophiles around here, because that's the second time that happened to me. Last year I was right where I was before the CN line, waiting to see if I could film a train. I had my camera ready, always ready, you know, me, always ready. And this fucking nutjob woman, she comes fucking saying that I'm a pedophile and I'm fucking taking pictures of the kids. Another whack job. Should have told her to stop fucking watching CNN or whatever the fuck, Fox News, like my friend Dave does too much. Sorry, Dave, but it's true. You gotta stop watching that shit. Halloween's coming, eh? Yeah. Because the news outlets, they want to control everybody. You know, I heard one time a theory somebody made is simple, and it made sense to me. It's like, look, if people are afraid because of the things they see in the pictures and what they hear on the radio and the news on TV, then maybe they become more insecure and they buy more crap that they don't need. You know what I mean? I mean, think about it. Let's see what's down here, though. I don't know if it was this street, but the guy who has the Cadillac I filmed at 74, I've yet to post. I don't know when I'm going to post. I got so many old cars and videos to post. It's fantastic. It'll last me until April. But and by the way, I forgot to mention today is the 13th of October 2019. And even though I write it always in the title for some time now, but anyway, there was also like a street or two streets over, there was a 69 or 70 Chrysler 300 convertible, also black, that I filmed. And also in that area, a month or two ago, I don't know when, there was also a fucking shit, it's turning out to be a longer video than I thought it'd be, but anyway, whatever. There was also a 72 Cadillac Eldorado, again, black. This is one of the strangest things I've ever seen. I guarantee you that all three of those cars belong to the same guy. That's the fucking weirdest thing I've ever seen. They're both pigs on gas. They're both enormous cars for today's, you know, city living, let's call it. And they're just parked on these streets, you know? It's amazing. I think there used to be a Dodge tradesman around here somewhere. Anyway. So, oh man, am I there yet? Okay, it's over there, the Wellington, because I'm tired now. I've been walking a while now. I'm not no spring chicken. I'm still trying to recover from this fucking pericarditis crap, which, by the way, is an infection of the wall of the heart. So, yeah, what's that I see there? A sob? Is that a sob? Is that a probe? Oh my god, another fucking Plymouth Laser or Dodge Charger? You gotta be kidding me. I just saw one of these this morning. It's in my neighborhood. It's a couple of streets over, and here's another one. I can't believe it. It's a Daytona. Holy cow. Holy cow, it's in good shape. Holy cow, it's in great shape, just like the other one in my neighborhood. Original paint, it looks like, maybe. I'm not gonna let this kid dribbling his ball distract me. I think I'm gonna make a video of this. I'm gonna stop here for a second. Okay, we're gonna give the camera a break here. Whoa, man, I'm pooped now. I can tell you right now, I'm done the walking now on this street. Happy to make a little video of that nice Dodge Daytona, early 90s, and I'm gonna end this video here at La Rue Wellington. And there's a park there. That's great. I'm gonna go take a break there for a bit and sit down, kind of catch my breath, so to speak. And maybe if I'm lucky, be able to take a squirt somewhere. Can I even cross here? I'm gonna cross over here. Thank you. And yeah, there you go. That's it, boys and girls. I hope you enjoyed this installment today of sort of an Urban X kind of thing. But look at that. That's a Volvo, eh? Can you believe that? Hard to believe. That's a Volvo. And now we're finishing at Parc Marguerite Bourgeois. And all this traffic here for a Sunday is surely because of construction, because we don't have enough construction in this city. There's just always more construction. So I don't know about ending on a high note, but be nice. Would be nice, but I don't see it happening. All right, guys. So I hope you'd like this thing, and yeah, subscribe, rate, and comment. And like I said, if you enjoy what I do and you want to send me a token of appreciation, please do. It's greatly appreciated. Anybody who has before in the past. And take care. Bye.